Hello, my name is David. SAURIA is a brutal, primordial, dark fantasy world. It's full of dangerous wildlife, cultists, bandits, and numerous warring factions. In this video, I'll be going over the backstory and lore behind the BlueSong, perhaps the most powerful faction in this otherwise primeval world. They are a highly advanced empire on a relentless crusade to control and tame the wild lands of SAURIA. The BlueSong Empire is ruled by the Saurians. They originated here, in the Pluvian rainforest, which is located in the Western Isles of SAURIA. These rainforest saurians are ancestrally a arboreal race, living in the trees, leaping from branch to branch, eating fruit, seeds, nuts, and small animals. Their dromaeosaur-like sickle claws are used more so for climbing than killing. And they needed to climb, too, as some of SAURIA's largest and most dangerous predators used to stalk this forest floor. Though this race has since outgrown this primitive monkey-like lifestyle, they maintain a natural swiftness. The Saurians may be physically weaker than most other saurian races, but they have fast reflexes, exceptional eyesight, and impeccable balance to make up for that. All rainforest saurians grow antlers. Ancestrally, these cumbersome antlers were actually quite a hindrance, living in the trees, getting tangled in the vines and the branches of the rainforest. The antlers evolved purely for sexual display, and back when this race was more primitive, most would shave their antlers down for ease of traversal. But those who did not, those who let their antlers grow, those who displayed their antlers proudly, were in fact displaying their mastery among the trees. The larger the antlers, the more attractive, the more fit, and the more skilled the individual. This primitive mindset of honest vanity, of pride, of honest shame, became deep-seated into the culture of this race, and as their civilization grew and the Saurians left the treetops, their antlers remained a status symbol. It is customary for lower-ranking common members of the BlueSong Empire to shave their antlers down, while higher-ranking or higher-class individuals can grow them out. This is pushed to the extreme with the BlueSong monarchy, who don't shave their antlers down at all, which leads to headgear of vast and impressive proportions. The secret to the success of the BlueSong is a mix of their curious nature, their intelligence, and a whole lot of luck. The BlueSong are a comparatively young faction in SAURIA, but their civilization is by far the most advanced. This is because as they started to leave the trees and their society started to form, they happened upon the ruins of an ancient forefather city under their home. Ruins such as these are littered all across the land of SAURIA, but this city, this library, buried under the Pluvian rainforest, was particularly vast. Though a pseudo-religion started to spread throughout the Saurians, worshipping the forefathers as ancient gods, these religious beliefs quickly dissipated the more they truly began to understand this long-lost civilization. The BlueSong still think very, very highly of the forefathers, but fully understand that these were just mortals. They were just people, Saurians. Saurians who failed, Saurians who died. Through the study of everything the forefathers left behind, the Saurians were able to rapidly grow from a handful of tree-dwelling clans to a single, unified, powerful empire in just a few tens of generations. Despite their secrecy, the Avisaurians were not totally unknown to the wider lands of Sauria before their invasion. For decades, the faction made frequent trips into mainland Sauria in the form of seemingly harmless scientific expeditions. To the wider people of Sauria with little to no knowledge of the Rainforest Saurians' grand city home, they seemed like nothing more than a harmless, curious faction of chroniclers or librarians. During these expeditions, though, the BlueSong were studying not only the land, but its people, its wildlife, and all of the ancient ruins strewn across its surface. In recent years, the land of Sauria has been thrown into turmoil as the BlueSong finally launched their total invasion of the mainland. One of the very first things the BlueSong did after their initial invasion was erecting a new base of operations, the BlueSong Embassy. They built it here, on the rim of the endless Solaris Sands, a vast desert in the middle of mainland Sauria, because of the lack of dangerous wildlife in the local area. The taming of the wilds has been the faction's main goal since the day they uncovered their first forefather, Ruin. The world of Sauria is dangerous, it's rugged, it's wild, and it's full of barbarians, pirates, witches, and all kinds of dangerous creatures. The BlueSong claim their goal is an altruistic one. They simply want to tame the land and make it safe for all Saurians, as the forefathers attempted before them. But understandably, most of the tribes and clans of Sauria oppose the BlueSong's expanding imperialistic conquest. Most of these races, these factions, are free people. They are farmers and hunters and fighters. They are hardened by Sauria and will fight to keep their home wild and free. The BlueSong Chancellor is the leader of the BlueSong, but she more accurately fits the description of a queen. The Chancellor is approximately 150 years old, far exceeding the usual maximum lifespan of 50 years for the Avisaurians, and she has reached almost mythical status because of this. She is considered among her people to be infinitely wise, undoubtable in her decisions, and the perfect leader. This reputation isn't without reason. She has personally led the BlueSong to tremendous success and prosperity during her long tenure. The BlueSong have always been an imperialistic faction, but it is the current Chancellor who really set in motion the BlueSong's extensive study into the forefathers and their recent conquest to rapidly expand and tame the wilds of Sauria. There is more to this particular character that I'd like to cover, but that would lead into spoilers for potential future films in the series, so I'm gonna have to stop it there. Captain Ornithicera is a high-ranking captain in the BlueSong military. Ornithicera's first real mission was as a military escort during one of the many scientific expeditions into mainland Sauria pre-invasion. He was a captain then, but a ceremonial one, not a battle-hardened one. Most of the BlueSong military hadn't seen real battle at this point, living on their mostly isolated and safe rainforest home. The expedition went very badly. During the treacherous cross of the inland sea, a pair of mosasaurs attacked and sunk one of the two BlueSong vessels. and the first thing to greet the survivors of the attack when they finally made landfall was a gathering of hungry baryonyx attracted to the shoreline to scavenge on whatever washed up. It was in this very battle with these new and alien and terrifying creatures, these monsters, where Ornithicera gained his signature facial wounds. Scars are not attractive things in BlueSong society, and they have the means to at least cover up Ornithicera's injuries, but he, uncharacteristically for an Avisaurian, keeps them on full display. They are a reminder of the wild and dangerous place SAURIA truly is, or a reminder of the fight he still has to finish. Captain Ornithicera has also made a particular enemy of War Chieftain Taurox, as in a recent battle between the BlueSong Empire and the Kindred of the Tusk, Ornithicera managed to slay Taurox's brother, an infamous Carnotaurus known as the Bull. Captain Ornithicera, at the present moment, is under the spell of the Fell. But this is no regular Fell-seeing curse. The great Elder Ones have plans for him. But what they truly want, only time will tell. And that's it. That's pretty much all I have written down about the BlueSong that doesn't spoil potential future films, that is. If you'd like to read the full sketchbook I've been showing off in this video and scour my notes for yourself for anything I may have missed, the full sketchbook from start to finish is available right now on my Patreon page for just $5 dues. In the meantime, super special thanks to all my top Patreon supporters on screen right now. I mean it when I say, without these guys I would not be able to do what I do. Again, thank you.